Here she comes, boom! The sliding lariat, the cover. No! How about that?
This contest is going for the 60-minute time limit is for the AEW Interim Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Southampton, England, Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter walks into full gear in the biggest one-on-one matchup of her career on the biggest stage. And Toni, it is against her former friend, Toni Storm.
And that is an incredible story in itself, but she also walks in alone. We brought this point up. No Britt Baker here to help her out. She wants to do it on her own. Britt wants her to do it on her own. Let's see if she can.
And her opponent from Gold Coast, Australia, she is the AEW Interim Women's World Champion, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm claiming that AEW Interim Women's World Championship at All Out, and Taz, what a great representative Toni Storm has been for All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You're talking about a lady with so much success worldwide, championship reigns in 5 different countries, here in the United States, Germany, Australia, United Kingdom, and Japan. I mean, she's world traveler and worldwide for sure.
Likewise, her opponent, Jamie Hayter, very well traveled as well.
You know, and not disparaging at all my good friend, Dr. Britt Baker, D&B, and she and Saraya had a great match, but you are taking a look at 2 of the top women wrestlers in AEW right now. No doubt. No doubt.
Absolutely. That's not an overstatement. You're on point right there, my man. Well, you're not really my man, but you are Shivani.
I am your man.
I am your man. But here we go.
They are locking eyes.
Jamie Hayter.
She just pointed at the crowd and said, listen to this, Toni Storm.
Right, and she has found an incredible fan following in a short period of time.
But likewise, as has Toni Storm. And Shivani, I want you to please go into the background between these 2 women, their shared history, their time spent together during, before the pandemic, then during it.
Well, obviously, they've gone up and down the road together, as the old cliche goes, but they also lived together during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, let's face it, there were a lot of wrestlers who weren't in AEW, who weren't in a major promotion, that lived day to day, right? I mean, they had to share food, they had to share room. It was a bleak time for many wrestlers.
And I mean, also because of the quarantine, couldn't do anything. We're
right.
just in an apartment together for months on end.
Couldn't do anything, include make money, Taz.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing, obviously, and it was a tough time for sure, and a lot of wrestlers, it was difficult, I agree. But right now, it is about this AEW Interim World Championship. And I got to tell you, man, I think Toni Storm's going to have a handful here for sure with her former buddy.
And you noticed Jamie Hayter was trying to make the walk to the ropes. Toni Storm tightened up that hammerlock, brought Jamie Hayter back up to a vertical position. Now the side headlock.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful side headlock takedown also. Sorry, Excalibur.
That's all right. That's the first time you've ever said that. Right. But I was going to point out that this match a little more technical than one would expect a grudge match for a world championship.
Yeah, well, you're right. I mean, I think, you know, maybe they're trying to feel each other out, even though they're such good friends. Try to go a different route, and
right.
That could be. You don't always have to just go in there and throw hands, you know, or start this match off like fist and fire. You don't have to.
And I agree with that. Maybe because they're so close, they've been such longtime friends. One of them, or both of them say, let's do something different. Do something different.
The ripcord.
Wild. She missed that. If she nailed that, Storm would be done.
That's knowing your opponent is what that is with Toni Storm.
And likewise, Jamie Hayter was able to avoid that Storm Zero, that stuffed pile driver.
Kissing the bicep and
boom.
And then, you know, Storm says, well, kiss my tuchus.
There's another tuchus.
I mean, she uses that hip attack very well. And now Jamie Hayter sent spilling the outside. And there's the hip attack.
Tuchus on the head.
Man, that's one way to put it.
Well, that's
that
what
looked
it
like
was.
it, like it hurt like hell, man.
Yeah, it did, man.
You have someone run their rear end into your face like that.
And now Hayter.
I knew a guy who used to do it all the time to people. That's another
Hard
story.
into the barricade. As Toni Storm now just hammering her opponent, her challenger for that AEW Interim Women's World Championship.
Yeah, she's in trouble. She's definitely in trouble.
Oh, man. How about that over a sledgehammer? I mean, she reared back and clocked her.
Well, yeah, well, Toni Storm's got, she does have an aggressive side, breaking the count right there, very smart by her. She understands that people are in hot pursuit for her AEW Interim Women's World title.
And wait, Toni Storm just dragged across the floor and just driven into the barricade by Jamie Hayter.
Referee Paul Turney saying, get in the ring, enough of this outside stuff. He's putting his foot down. I don't blame him.
Yeah, see, Jamie's doing the right thing. She went in. She needs to drag her back in because a count-out's not going to do Jamie Hayter any good at all.
Now Hayter just hoists up Toni Storm. Oh, Jamie Hayter.
Man, that was a lot of impact on that ring post.
Yeah, her head, Jamie Hayter's head just cracked off that ring post.
Seriously, that was a hard shot.
Oh, and now Hayter once again driven into the ring post. A very timely and important counter by Toni Storm.
This is dangerous here. And I say it's dangerous because anytime you put your opponent up against the ring post, there's always a chance she'll duck down. Like right there.
Called it, Shivani.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it so many times. I would stay away from it, but sometimes in the heat of the battle, right?
Well, that's exactly right. You nailed it. When the heat of the battle, and that's what's going on. Now you talk about heat.
Yeah, you see so much animosity between these two women. It's a grudge match. It's a championship match. And really, I mean, it's a battle for supremacy in the women's division here in AEW.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Especially seeing someone come back, like we saw earlier, with Saraya, explode on the scene and get this amazing victory after 5 years layoff on someone like Dr. Britt Baker. My point in mentioning Saraya is, it's like I said at the end of that match, it kind of puts the ladies' locker room on notice here.
Sure.
Now Jamie Hayter snaps, suplex, transitions into a lateral press. Storm able to kick out at one.
Yeah, everything that Jamie Hayter does is with such force. And, you know, obviously with Jade and Nyla Rose, we saw two of the most powerful women in their division. But Hayter's right up there, one of the most, look at everything she does.
Into the pinfall attempt. And that time just a hair longer for Jamie Hayter. But
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now that snap suplex that Jamie Hayter does, so unique because it requires so much torque in the hips.
Yeah, she goes right into a vertical cover, right into a pin, which I don't remember the last time I've seen someone do a snap suplex and turn like that. If I would have seen that years ago, I would have stolen that move.
No doubt.
Jamie Hayter, though, maybe spending a little too much time underestimating her opponent. Oh, look at those chops.
Chop you all the way down. How about
You're
that?
not kidding. You just break her down, chop her down.
Now the hammer throw into the rope, shoulder tackle by Hayter.
I think Hayter's going to win that every time.
Yeah, she's powerful for sure.
And
very cocky cover, huh? Oof.
Yeah, you're right. She's getting a little cocky in this one.
Yeah, I think, that cover, she might have figured, you know what, I'm not going to win this. I'm not going to win this match, this cover, but I'm going to rent some space in the head of Toni Storm. You know what I mean, Shivani?
Yeah,
just getting ahead a little bit.
Absolutely. Good call, Tess.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Jamie Hayter just driving Storm face first into the mat.
So disingenuous. But anyway,
listen, we got a hell of a match going on here, and I think it's everything we thought it would be. We thought Jamie Hayter would be rugged, would try to just bull her way through this. Toni Storm has tried to be a little bit more technical. She's let her temper carry her away on the outside, and Jamie's taking advantage of it.
Now, with this sleeper in there, she's got that Excalibur right, and you see what Storm's doing, trying to keep that separation from the forearm to her own throat to prevent a chokeout.
Yeah, you see Toni Storm, that right hand on the left forearm of Jamie Hayter, and that's what allowed Toni Storm to return to a vertical position, but Storm immediately deposited back on the mat.
Yeah, referees, that's a great way to get disqualified.
It certainly is, and Jamie Hayter can't afford to let this opportunity slip through her fingertips.
Sorry, but like Shivani said earlier, Shivani said she's getting a little bit ahead of herself, a little cocky. I don't know why I'm not mentioning it to Shivani, because Shivani's sitting here, but that's what happened. She's getting cocky.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, when it comes to a slugging contest, we've seen Toni rear back and nail Jamie Hayter, but Hayter, I think, would win this every time, like right there.
Yeah, but Storm going toe-to-toe with her.
Yeah, not backing down at all.
Oh, man, look at those vicious elbow strikes. Across the jaw of Toni Storm, swing and a miss by Storm, and that lands. And now the right hands come raining down.
Yeah, the temper again, just getting the better of Toni Storm. Look at this, set jaw right there.
But you see how unsteady Jamie Hayter was on her feet, falling into the corner. Could be the hip attack coming up, and it lands.
Oh, boy, did that rock
cow.
in the head, man.
Man, that was a shot.
High velocity hip attack in the corner. Toni Storm ascends to the top. Hayter stumbling, diving cross body. Toni Storm, can she do it here? 2, no.
Well, not a lot in the kick out by Hayter, but she got out. I mean, that was tough. She really took a shot on that hip attack, man. That was very, very physical.
Yeah, Storm trying to regroup here now.
Taz, it's the powerful legs of Jamie Hayter that makes that hip attack so dangerous. She's able to generate such 0 to 60 speed, so to speak.
Oh, no, you're right. You're exactly correct. Look at this, maybe DDT. Oh, boy.
Nicely done, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm now the inside leg hooked, and Hayter. That far shoulder, that right shoulder was not neutralized, and that was the one that Jamie Hayter was able to fire up off the mat.
Yeah, both ladies are spent, and it's not surprising. This has been a high-impact match with a lot of emotion.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything too hasty at this point in the match. This is for the AEW Interim Women's World Championship, so you got to be smart. Storm's got to be careful she don't lose that title here.
A reversal there by Hayter, once again cracking the jaw of the champion with an elbow, but Toni Storm returns with one of her own.
Yeah, Storm, I mean, again, Hayter is just, see, look at that. Hayter just clocked her, and Storm.
Oh
my God!
Headbutt. Wow. Hayter goes down. Toni Storm could steal this here. 2, and no!
Whoa! That was close.
Boy, I thought that last one, she was like out on her feet, but she came away with a headbutt, did Toni Storm.
And Paul Turner, given the 10 count, we could have a double knockout here.
Wait, looks like you don't see it on a monitor yet, but I saw Rebel. Yeah, there she is. I saw her to the side here on the stage.
She's trying to sneak. You can't sneak out, Rebel.
Yeah, not when the big lights hit you and stuff.
And maybe don't come down the ramp.
We have cameras here. A lot of them.
Now, Hayter and Storm, though, on their knees, once again battering each other with those elbow strikes. Oh, the high boot lands for Hayter. High boot again, and now just open-handed palm strikes across the jaw.
Right
busted open.
Yeah, busted
open
open
oh, my God. Yeah, nose.
Storm comes flying in, the elbow strike. Hayter, the back elbow. Did you hear that impact?
Man, they know each other so well.
And Toni Storm charges in. Hayter, oh, the knee to the midsection.
Smart.
Storm collapses.
Oh, this is broken down now.
And oh, wait.
She got clocked with the belt.
Referee Paul Turner didn't see it. Rebel just cracked Toni Storm with the belt.
There she comes, boom!
The sliding lariat, the cover. No!
How about that?
How impressive by Storm.
And Paul Turner questioning what's Rebel doing at ringside.
Well, what were you doing on the apron? That's what he's wondering.
And Rebel ejected. But Toni Storm still down in the center of the ring.
And still bloodied.
Oh, wait a
Ripcord.
second. The Haterade attempted. And Storm lands one of her own. 2, no!
What? Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Her nose is probably broken.
Yeah, man, and she is emotional right now. And a lot of times, you know, Taz, when you get emotional, it drains you, man. It does.
It definitely does.
And Toni Storm, she's looking for that Texas Cloverleaf. We've seen her use it so effectively. Jamie Hayter knew it was coming, and Storm, one too many time with that hip attack.
Didn't work that time.
Toni Storm overcommitted for the hit. Oh, wait a second!
What the hell?
Oh, there she is!
The doctor!
The stomp on the title belt! Where did Britt Baker come from?
She had a hoodie on or something!
Oh, Storm Zero! Storm Zero! 1, 2,
No, she kicked out! I don't believe it!
How damn tough is Toni Storm?
My God.
Man, triple tough. Wow. What a game plan by the doctor and Jamie Hayter. But it backfired. Didn't work. Not backfired, didn't work.
Man, look at this, man. Look at both of these women are like spent.
Jamie Hayter, with a renewed sense of urgency, brings Toni Storm up to her feet. Hayter avoided once again, German suplex. And now Toni Storm Zero.
Oh, that's got to be it.
That's got to be it, yep.
The champ returns.
No! Oh, where did she get that from? Where in the world did Jamie Hayter get that from?
I don't know, but Storm is furious right now that she didn't get the win.
Now Toni Storm looking for that Texas Cloverleaf.
Look at Britt Baker's on the apron here.
And Britt Baker gets driven off the apron. Oh, that hate breaker!
Oh, that was impact. A lot of
The
impact.
hate breaker, the legs are hooked, and again, Toni Storm able to kick out. Woo.
What a battle.
You're right, Tads. What a battle between these two women.
At this point, it could go either way. Well, let me strike that. It could go Hayter's way because Storm is not really moving much at all.
Yeah, Paul Turner checking on the champion.
Jamie Hayter, Toni Storm willing herself up to her feet. Hayter, the lariat in the corner, the back elbows.
Just pounding her way, pounding on her. Looked like she's almost out on her feet there in the corner, Taz.
She might be.
Oh, look at this.
The hell she got
Britt Baker got sandwiched by. Oh no, the ducks
the
underneath.
turnbuckle pad off. The turnbuckle pad came off from Britt Baker.
And now Haterade. 1, 2, 3.
Winner of this match and new AEW Interim Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter.
Hey, despite Britt Baker's appearance and despite Rebel's appearance, Jamie Hayter earned this win, guys.
Well, I mean, listen. Earn, yes. It took a village. She got it done. To me, it don't matter. To me, it don't matter. You get the win by any means necessary. Let's take a look here. Britt Baker was taking that turnbuckle pad off, unlacing it. It was exposed. Ooh. Boom, face first goes Storm. And that's it, Excalibur. There you go.
The ripcord lariat, the Haterade, means we have a new AEW Interim Women's World Champion. And it is Jamie Hayter.
He's going to be real tough to topple, guys. That's going to be a tough champ to deal with.
It was a firefight that exceeded expectations. And Toni Storm, she was a great champion, but now the spotlight belongs on that woman, Jamie Hayter.